I know for myself, when I went through the kidney transplant, and most of you probably know about it. So in the kidney transplant that I've undergone, also my 2 kidneys were taken out, and they were both big. They both were 2.5 kilos. So that's 5 pounds each. So I gave birth to twins, basically. And I know after the surgery, which was 8.5 hours, I was laying in the hospital and there was incredible pain. And I remember laying there at some point, and there were kind of different stages in pain. So this was a pain. I was laying there. I didn't know how to lay anymore, because no matter if I laid on my left side or my right side or my back, well, I couldn't lay on my belly, of course, because I had a huge incision. It was hard for the body to relax, because when there's pain in the body, there's tension, and they had made a mistake with the pain medication, so everything was amplified. But I remember also I was not particularly resting. There was this pain, this tension, and I'm still asking myself, can I still take in the goodness that is here? Yeah. Can I still receive the goodness and the love that's here in the midst of pain? Because when we're in pain, we get totally engulfed in it, right? And often the first reaction is, I don't want this pain. But when we can allow pain to be pain, then naturally there comes a space around it. There's a spaciousness. And the more we can allow ourselves to receive the spaciousness, the more we can receive the nourishment of the love that's always here. And I could feel that. I was laying there in terrible pain. Or even just the moment I was saying terrible pain, it's like, it's just another addition to it. It was just pain. It was sharp and deep, and it was pain. It was there. And the more I could let pain just be pain and have the spaciousness there and just laying there, because I didn't have much else to do anyways, right? So laying there, allowing pain to be pain to the best of my abilities, I could feel this. I felt already this blanket of love that was there the whole time. But then another form of nourishment could come in. Because when a body just after surgery, or even a year after surgery, it's still in the process of wanting to heal. So that takes a lot of energy. It eats up energy. So to allow the spaciousness, and then so the softening around what it is, but then also, can I allow myself to be nourished by the spaciousness, by the love, by the silence, no matter how loud the pain is. And that I find a really profound practice. Even right now, when there's a discomfort in your body or in your life, fear, can you make it a little soft around the fear? That fear can just be fear and the space, and so that you don't have to be only focused on the fear, like, oh, there's fear, I need to work with it, I need to meet it, or whatever your thought is, I need to get rid of it. But to have like, okay, take a breath. Receiving the fear, the vibration of fear in the body, and I'm feeling the spaciousness. And then kind of, can I be open to experience and receive the nourishment of the silence that I am here, of the silence that is here. Because silence, the silence of our being, this, and even deeper than that, the ground of all that is, everything comes out of that. nourishment. It nourishes us constantly when we let it. That's why it's so beautiful when we sit still in meditation and kind of opening ourselves up to receive the silence of our being. It comes to us as same as the nourishment comes to us. It's natural. It's natural. Yeah. I hope this makes sense. So the more we are allowing ourselves to be nourished by the being that we are, the more we become, we realize that we are this love, that we are this presence. It just comes more and more to the forefront. It's more and more experienced in the body. And then more and more, the experience even falls away that there's just the ising of all that is. And that's what we start more and more falling in. And when you can choose that timeline of, you could say, timelessness, when that's where you want to locate, if that's where you truly want to live your life, you need to bring all your love and attention there. Because when you truly want that, then you need to have the willingness to go for that at every moment, at every situation. And that takes cultivation. Yeah. It takes tremendous love. Because along the way, step by step in the deepening, there anything that's in the way, will be met, or otherwise the deepening doesn't always happen all the way through. Yeah. So if you're able to take these times as the biggest gift ever given, then the whole perspective changes. And then we don't have to fight so much with what is. We don't have to come with solutions. We don't have to all the time need to understand what the heck is going on. We can kind of like, okay, step by step, I'm just learning to be the being who I am. I'm learning to be here. It's kind of a funny thing. We are already here. And still we're learning just to be here. So the more we're here, the more we can receive the silence of our being. The more we rest as the silence of our being and look and live our lives as that starts naturally happen. So then the silence naturally starts moving us because we are becoming more open, more vulnerable, more emptied, because that's the process. We're being emptied of fear and emptied of pain, emptied of pleasure, emptied of anything that comes and goes. So we're just kind of like empty. And then silence can fully move into. Yeah. In a way, we are in the silence, and the silence is in us. We are the silence, and the silence is us. Yeah. Then we start moving as that love. And it doesn't need our thinking mind. It's just a complete trusting that who we are moves as us. Hmm. So take a moment to ask yourself, where do I want to live? If I could make a choice right now, which you can, in what timeline would you want to live?